With the death of Charlie Kirk yesterday, I'm seeing a lot of very inappropriate responses, unfortunately on both sides. I saw someone post that they hoped the shooter would be tortured and would then have a slow death and burn in hell. As Christians, that is not what we ought to desire. Should we be angry? Yes. Should we mourn? Yes. And should we hate this person? Yes, but with a caveat. As Christians, we are called to sing the imprecatory psalms, along with all the others. And the imprecatory psalms are psalms asking God to judge, asking for the destruction of the wicked. And it's actually a good thing that we sing those psalms. And it's a good thing that we mean those psalms when we sing them. But we need to distinguish between a human hatred, or an earthly hatred, and a God-honoring hatred. I believe that all forms of hatred boil down to this: the desire for a thing to be no more. We hate our sin. We desire that we never sin again. We hate a person, and that can come in two forms. The worldly form of hating a person is your desire for them to die, for them to be destroyed. I believe as Christians, because we are called to love our enemies, that what it means for us to hate them, to hate the enemies of God, is that we desire their redemption. As worldly hatred is retribution, biblical hatred is redemption. We ought to desire to see the shooter face justice, yes, but to be redeemed. We should not want him to burn in hell. We deserve to burn in hell too. There is no one on this earth who does not deserve to burn in hell, which is why the gospel is so important. We spread it out of love for our enemies and out of hatred for them, because we don't want them to be enemies anymore. We want them to cease to be what they are, enemies of God, and to become servants of righteousness. That should be our desire here. It should not be mere hatred in an earthly, worldly sense. We need to desire their redemption.